Well, in this video, we're going to be looking at the 4 most annoying myths about coronavirus. Hey friends, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Akeem, and for the past like 4 months, or maybe like even a year, I've been hearing these kind of Humpty Dumpty weird, annoying talks about coronavirus, and they kind of like, I'm not a person who really gets annoyed, but I thought that it sort of makes a nice YouTube title, most annoying myths about coronavirus. But actually, you don't need to watch the whole video because we've got all these linked in the timestamps below in the description. So if you don't want to watch the whole video, that's okay. You can move the timestamps and move to any part of the video that you really find meaningful. So the first one is that, eating chicken of any kind of form leads to contraction of coronavirus. So actually, this is a myth I saw like found. I think when I was reading some internet blog, I was surfing through the internet and I came across this, and I was like, what the heck? And kind of like after making some sort of like research, I found that this myth comes from the fact that people are confusing the avian flu or the bird flu with coronavirus. And actually, after making some sort of like intense research, I found that there is no way, or birds do not contract coronavirus. And actually, maybe you could be meaning a bot, because bots have been transmitting these SARS viruses for decades. But actually, even if it was a bot, and they did some sort of like mistake, it doesn't cut it, because even bots, they just transmit it to other animals, which other animals transmit to humans. So I don't think that is a weird myth. And the other one is that taking cocaine and alcohol can really cure coronavirus. So actually, I've heard this with my own ears, and I've heard it on television, I've read it on tweets, and this is kind of like very ridiculous and ludicrous. The first time like I got this was on Twitter, and it was tweeted by some sort of like Nigerian Bizo or Sikoi. And this guy, he tweeted this thing, but actually at some point his tweet spread faster than the virus itself, because in one day it sort of like had 2,700 retweets, just in one day like this. And that was somewhat ridiculous. But actually, for the case of taking alcohol, people think that, okay, since the sanitizers are alcoholic, people think that if you take the alcohol, it would cure coronavirus. But some of these don't know that, like these alcohol that is in the sanitizers, it's meant to kill like the virus that is on surfaces, not inside the body. The other myth is that masks can protect us from coronavirus. So I've kind of like thought about this thing for quite a long period of time, and I've come to the conclusion that this is partially true and partially wrong, because there are these different types that coronavirus can be spread. Like for example, coronavirus could be spread through the droplets coming from other people as they're speaking. It could be spread by maybe touching surfaces which have the virus, and then touching your soft parts. But actually, in all of those, according to the masks that most of the people put on, and that is mainly like here in Africa, like it's kind of like very very funny and funny at the same time, because when you kind of like view all these masks, they have somewhat holes which can pretty allow these virus to sneak in. But actually, let's say we're having these very very expensive masks and we're not susceptible to this. Another thing is that coronavirus is spread mostly on surfaces. And so if you have a mask, let's say, and you cover your nose and mouth and you leave your eyes open, that means if you touch a surface, then you touch your eyes, you could get the virus. And so this is partially true or partially wrong. The other one is that consuming cow dung and cow urine can lead to the solution, the problem of coronavirus. Actually, this one, it gave me a hard time, seeing the science behind it, because, I went to find that, the cow dung contains some immune boosting kind of, chemicals like cytokine. That got me thinking about, okay, like coronavirus needs to find a very strong body in order for it to be defeated. And so I was like, hey, maybe this is very correct. But actually, after making some sort of like intensive research, I sort of like found out that having cow dung or cow urine taken inside your body is not proven even 50%. So it's kind of like a very low ranking in scientific proof. But it might be correct, it might be wrong. So I think it's a myth because it's not yet proved. So thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you liked the video. If you did, make sure you comment down in the comment section, you smash the like button and subscribe. As always, until next time.